is I'll roll the show out in a couple of minutes. We should be live. If you want to go to the page and share, we should be live now.
Oh, okay, great.
So I'm going to go to the page and do that myself.
Okay.
And then we'll just roll the show out and get to know each other in front of everybody.
Now it's going to be on, the link is going to be on Todd's, or is it going to be on the?
No, it's on me. It's on my personal page.
Okay, great.
So I'm going to go.
Oh, got it.
Okay, you got it. There you go. All right, let's see here. All right. Okay, I found it. There we go. Back. We're going to roll the show out just a couple of minutes, everybody. Thank you for your patience.
I had somebody contact me already asking because they were waiting.
I think, well, we had it set for an hour earlier, so they were probably waiting. Yeah.
And
okay.
I didn't know the person. I was like, oh.
Well, that's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Let me turn my volume down. Get this set up. Hello, Emily Hoskins, Kamara Ford, Angelia LaRue. How you doing? Thank you for your contribution, and for everybody else that's sending us loving, supportive contributions, which keeps us going every single day by the seat of our pants. But we're able to do that, and if they weren't coming in, we wouldn't be able to. So I just want to say thank you to Angelia and everybody else. We got 11 people in the house. I'm going to share this through some affiliate groups and get the electronics to work. So we evidently have another first here. This is our beloved sister Toni Love's first appearance on camera on a talk show of any sort. So she's one of many, many that's held true for as well. So we're honored to have her today. Honored to get to know her today. Introduce her to the Soulogy crowd. Let me just get a couple more of these out. Okay. All right. Hello, Elizabeth Marie de Anda. Thank you for that. Who else is here? Richard Domke, Eric Heights. Let's see. Shamir Babara is here. Nania is here. Nania Holbeck. Kathy Waldowski and Fiona Carthree. We haven't seen in a while. Jenny Anima and Frederick Lambert. Where you been hiding? All right. So there's Paul Castaneda, also known as Gaia Man. I think that's who might have reached out to you. Hello, Geraldine, down in Ireland.
Yes.
These shows resonate with you. Please share so we can stay above the algorithms of Facebook. This is our third show of the day. Again, thank you, everybody, for your continued love, support, contributions to keep us going. And obviously for your, most of all, for your energy that helps us create this expanding vortex, which we call Soulogy, where we all come together just to talk about our experiences and what we believe is the highest level activations, healing, transmissions, and downloads we can offer each other just by having a conversation with each other amongst all of our brothers and sisters. So we have a special final Soul Speak 5D for the day. We have our beloved sister Toni Love with us today. I'm going to read a little bit of a bio in regard to our beautiful guest, Toni Love, Angelic Light Star, a global healer, Biofield, multidimensional 5D healer, and bio body scan intuitive reader, mediumship. Toni, the galactic Blu-ray being, sent from the golden age from the future, the age to come. She can see over many people that she gives intuitive bio body scan readings to, the very own star planets. And when she gives a light language activation or third eye activation, she can see in detail their avatars, light, star beings from their planets, and light codes also their DNA song. Everyone is completely different with their mission, and their light codes, some are very different light language and never the same. Avatar star beings are the same for each person. Toni has been singing light language, Shekinah mother tongue speaking, drawing light codes since she was 7 years old. She thought it was doodling or gibber sounds, though it was completely normal, and so on. This is a very extensive and excellent read, this bio. You might want to check it out on the announcement for the show. We are running an hour late. It was a little bit of a mix-up, but everything's good. Everything's in divine timing. So welcome to Soul Speaks 5D, Toni. It's good to have you here. It's an honor to have you here. Thank you for sharing space with us and being here today.
Hello, thank you for having me. So happy to have met you and run across your page. I ran across one of your interviews and I was like, oh my gosh, they're like me. I found some family.
Yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone anymore.
I've been hiding for so long, so.
So you said you started this at age 7 with the light language in the writing and the singing. A lot of people that come on the show talk about being born with their skills and abilities, but then forgetting them and going into the 3D, getting married, getting jobs, and just kind of getting away from it for one reason or another. Did that happen to you?
Let's see, I was born with this. It just all started more activating at 5 and then at 7. The healing, I seen beings and auras around people and orbs and angels and all that when I was 5. So I thought it was normal.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I started healing animals when I was 7. There was a bird that came into my room when I was younger, and it, hit the window, and then it kind of, just died. And I was able just to project the pure love on that bird. And I felt so much compassion and sorrow at that age. And then the bird woke up and flew away. So that's when I started, and my mom was just like, oh my God, you're different. So
did you have any brothers and sisters growing up?
Yes, I did.
And did you stand out from them?
I did. I was the only one that was the rare one. I was the only one that could not go to school. So I had to be homeschooled because I would feel everybody's things and I would see everybody's stuff. And so I was always like I was sick or something, and then I would always go to the doctor and there was nothing wrong. So I was picking up on everything.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
And so how did that progress from 5 to 7? Did you start doing healing work on people at some point early?
Yeah, I started doing healing work on my mom because she was very ill a lot. So I started doing a lot of I didn't know what it was at the time. I just kind of just looked at her, and then I projected this pure energy vibration of love, I guess, at that time. And because she was always so sick. And so that's when I started. I started on my mom and then the animals, and then it continued on. So.
And where does that bring you today? Because that's quite a descriptive bio.
So I'm 51 today. I'm 51 years old. So I've had a long journey. So everything kind of awakened more so. Okay, so when I was in my 20s, I had a near-death experience. I'll just do that. And when I had the near-death experience, I went to the other side and seen some amazing things. And so when I came back from that after 4 months of being in a coma, I had more sensitivities, more things that opened up for me. And so I did try to shut it down. It was just overwhelming for me. My goodness. How can I say?
Do you have any recollection of that 4-month trip to the other side? I mean, do you remember?
I do. So I went up this huge, beautiful crystal, and it had rainbow lights and different colors, and went up to this tunnel. And then on the other side, it was like I've seen children waiting in line with papers. I seen glass waterfalls and glass water, just everything was glass, like it was under earth kind of thing. Just Yeah, so everything was like glass, and the colors were very vibrant. The oxygen there was not of this world at all. Very, very pure. I did see a lot of crystals on walls there. They were just everywhere, crystals, different stones, different gems.
Wow.
The grass, everything there was like so vibrant, and they all had a song. Everything had a vibration, a song, but they all harmonized this, together, but they had their own song. I see light beings there, and the only reason why I know who that person could be is if I could see their DNA song, because everybody has their own DNA song, and they all have their different colors. So that's what I've seen. I've seen multi-dimensionals there, different levels.
What do you mean by that? You saw multi-dimensional?
Like I've seen like different dimensional. Let's see. I try to explain it. I mean, like different angels, like people, the angels that people see, on the pictures, they're nothing like the angels that I've seen. So there's angels there that are, huge angels, and they look half human, half, and they're half angelic. They have small wings. They don't have wings. They have different suits on, with the symbols on it. So they're all different ranks of angels, if that makes sense. So yeah, and then I seen like this beautiful vibration, like is God speaking out of it with different colors. So I would see that also. And then I seen like masters. At that time, I didn't know what masters were, or the teachers, or all that stuff. It was just confirmed later on in life. So I seen all these different beings at that time also.
Do you think that where you went in this 4-month period when you were in a coma, do you think that it was connected to inner Earth?
I think so, because then later on in life, I learned about that too, or I seen a post, and I'm like, oh my God, it feels like home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the inner Earth, hollow Earth, I think they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the beings are so beautiful, like, the white hair and the blue eyes, but there was different ranks there. Yeah.
Do you look at that place as let me see if I can get this question out. Do you look at that place you went during that 4-month coma, which you think is connected to or is inner Earth? Do you look at that as home, or do you look at that as a stopover, another dimensional stopover to a more core environment, oneness, or whatever you want to call it?
I feel like it's like, I feel like I belong to a lot of different places, and that's just strange to me, because I feel like that's home, but then I feel another place is another home. I feel like I have different, like I've been there before at each one. So that's I've been always kind of confused about how to explain that, and you explain that perfectly.
So, well, maybe, multi-dimensional, maybe
multi-dimensional,
multiple homes.
Yeah.
Now, did you get any sense of what those children were standing in line holding papers for?
I felt like they were waiting to come back to Earth, or they were waiting for their mission, some of them, because they all had paperwork in their hands and waiting in line to be sent back or to be sent somewhere. So
now this happened in your late 20s, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to keep running with it because you're very open about your situation in your life and your bio, and it's all about transparency, I guess. So if you're comfortable with it, and if not, don't